The launch of Renault Duster did not only establish the French car maker in India but also helped and contributed to the strong growth of SUV segment in the country. To take the growth momentum forward, Renault has brought in new premium SUV Captur. Now we have to find out, does it has enough element to catch the imagination or capture the imagination of Indian SUV buyers. Renault Captur certainly wears a very strong and bold fascia which enhances the appeal of the vehicle as an SUV. Despite being based on a completely different platform, the Captur has a lot of resemblance to the Captur being sold in overseas markets. The most impressive part of the fascia is upmarket and premium lightings being offered from DRLs to floating headlamp. Aptly sized muscular bonnet, beautifully set headlight cluster, heavy bumper housing and innovatively designed C-shaped fog lamp further enhances the look. Adding to the SUV character is clearly visible 17-inch crystal cut alloy wheels and 210 mm of ground clearance. Despite high ground clearance, unlike many other products, the wheel arch of Captur does not look disproportionate. An enhanced character line and beautifully placed chrome line at the lower side makes it look nicer. Coming to the back, the overall look of the Renault Captur is much evolved. Like the headlamp, the tail lamps also has a lot of LEDs. The most impressive proposition of Renault Captur is host of customization options in the form of garnishes such as chrome trim parts, several roof graphics. When we step inside Captur, the first thing we notice is new console and instrument cluster. This leaves a nice impression, while the leather-like, well-crafted seats looks a lot premium. The seats are comfortable and offer nice thigh and back support. There is adequate legroom and headroom as the car boasts of large wheelbase of 2673 mm. On the rear side too, there is a decent sitting space with generous legroom. It does have a reading light on the roof of rear seat, while rear AC vent further provides comfort to the rear seat passenger. The biggest disappointment comes when we see the same infotainment system which rests in Kwid, Duster and Logi, while we expected the Captur to have more premium plastic quality. AC vent and door switches and ORVM design remain same as Duster and Logi. In terms of space and practicality, Captur does not score very high. The doors have very small space where you can accommodate half-liter bottle. However, Captur does offer a very generous boot space of 392 liter. The infotainment system do offer navigation system but does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Captur does have a rear view camera. Renault Captur provides you keyless entry, and not only this time the key has also become smarter. As you can see, this smart card formed key can easily be carried in your wallet, and once you enter the car you can nicely place it here and then you press the button and you are ready to roll on. Talking about the drive quality, Renault Captur has certainly derived its DNA from its older siblings Duster and Logi. With a high sitting position, Renault Captur certainly gives a good visibility of road. In terms of handling, Captur is certainly a big positive. Light steering wheel certainly gives you a feeling of driving a sedan. While cutting corners, the handle is easy and does not feel heavy. The high ground clearance and well-tuned suspension makes driving pleasure in all conditions. At lower RPM, the engine lags a punch. However, beyond 2000 RPM, you may feel power on the road. However, we would have loved to get a much smoother gear shift in Captur. We drove the diesel variant powered by 1.5 litre K9K diesel engine mated to 6-speed manual transmission, delivering a maximum power of 110 PS at 4000 RPM and peak torque of 240 Nm at 1750 RPM. While petrol version is powered by 1.5 litre H4K petrol engine mated to a 5-speed manual transmission, producing 106 PS at 5600 RPM and 142 Nm of torque at 4000 RPM. The new Renault Captur certainly offers hosts of new features that will attract SUV buyers in India. What we would have loved to see more is a better infotainment system, because it's the same infotainment system that is being used in existing cars like Logi and Duster. Expected to be priced between 11 lakh and 15 lakh, Captur is going to take on with the likes of Creta, S-Cross and other vehicles in this price segment. Hope this Captur really helps Renault gain some market share.